Capricorn, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your 19th or 30th June reading. I'm going to start shuffling the cards as I'm speaking to you with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. For those of you that are following my channel, and I really appreciate for those of you that are too, you would know that I said that I was going to do some Korean finance readings for you, but then I got sick, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do that for you. Please remember that these are general readings, so please take them as they resonate. We're going to take a look at your past energy, your current energy, your future energy, and then clarify those. And then we're also going to end off with a message for you from the universe. All right, so let's see what we got for you, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Recent past. 10 of Pentacles, starting off strong. 6 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so this is a bit of a situation that could have happened here for you there in the recent past, Capricorn. So some of your world might have been a bit shaken here at the foundations. You could have gotten some trouble at work, some problem with stability. Maybe you were promised certain things, it didn't quite go the way that it should have gone. I pick up that for some of you, there might have been some problems with inheritance. Maybe specifically a house or a home or like a building, but I get a home more specifically. So for some of you, I feel there that it felt pretty much like a done deal. In the materialistic in the world, it felt pretty much like a done deal. Done deal, sorted out, this is how it's going to be. No problems, no worries, everything sorted, okie dokie. And then it wasn't all that okie dokie. Okay? I must be honest with you, Capricorn. I feel that some of you were getting a little bit cocky. It might be that everything was working out and you were like, ooh la la, look at me, I'm so fly, I've got all of this sorted out. And then life gave you a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a wake-up call. But I feel that it was very, very necessary for your own highest good, because I feel that something beautiful and new started to then grow over there. So maybe you needed to be grounded a little bit, Sometimes we feel that things happen in life and it feels so unfair and it feels so wrong. But sometimes, it's so easy to lose yourself in the materialistic side of the world sometimes. And a lot of times we don't realize it until you sort of get that wake-up call that makes you realize it. And I feel that for some of you, that some way or the other, even though there was a great sense of stability and beautiful and whatever, it's like maybe somehow you were still a little bit dependent on someone else. Someone else's money, someone else's whim, someone else's time. And I feel that you needed to kind of build your own thing over there, Capricorn, that you needed to sort of build at your own destiny in a sense, so to speak, and so I feel that you could have gone there, you like that new seed that's planted, had to kind of go there at your own for a while. But I feel that things that would have maybe tripped you over before, I feel that you've grown in strength. I feel that you've grown in relation with yourself, basically, that, and that is how life can be sometimes. Something feels so unfair, horribly unfair, so wrong. How can this possibly happen to me? But then as we go forward, we actually get to see how something that might have felt like the worst sort of thing that could possibly happen to you actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. All right? Let's see where that is bringing you in the present. Page of Pentacles, doing your own thing. 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Okay, now we're going to break this down a little bit, because I feel that for some of you, Capricorn, you are pretty much ready to go out on your own now. You're ready to do your own thing. You're ready to stand on your own 2 feet. You might have some really brilliant ideas over there, which I feel can pay off really, really well. And for some of you, you may begin to really see the silver lining in sort of like the train smash that might have taken place, You're getting to see how you wouldn't have gotten to where you are right now if whatever happened in the past didn't happen. You're in a space now where you can build your own thing. Because I do feel that for some of you, there was a little bit still of that space of maybe if you're honest with yourself and really look at it, that you still felt a little bit dependent, that you weren't sort of like, fully able to do your own thing. You still had to sort of color a little bit inside of the lines. And now you decide what the lines are and where the lines are. Some of you, we're here with Five of Wands, some of you might have the inclination, Capricorn, to want to show another person, sort of how well you're doing now, how strong you're doing now. You want to be very, very careful of that, because your focus in life, you want your focus in life to be on you. You want to be the priority in your life. You want inner peace, your success, your growth to be the priority in your life. Sometimes when we want to start focusing on showing other people how well we are doing, how much better we are doing, after they kicked us with the curb and stuff like that, now your life becomes about them and it's no longer about you. And when your life is not about you, that is when your ship begins to shake. All right, that's when you start to have little holes in the bottom of your ship. Your life has got to be about you. Okay, energy heading forward for you: Eight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Good things in store for you here, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. As well as number 17 there, the Star, Aquarius energy, that humanitarian community energy. Capricorn, you have got a lot to offer the world. You have got such beauty to offer the world. You just want to be very mindful of that sort of like, as I said, that inclination to want to show another person how well you are doing without them. Leave them be. You've had your time with them. Whatever needed to happen, happened. And now it's time for you to focus on yourself. Dream bigger. Focus on being bigger. All right? Focus on being the best and highest and greatest version that you can be of yourself, because you have got excellent potential. All right? And as you focus on yourself and as you focus on the highest good, and if you need to make decisions, try to keep your focus on how can I help the world? How can I be of service? Okay? And if that is your sort of like your focus, it doesn't mean that you have to start handing out money and stuff like that. But when your focus is in whatever I do, how can I maybe make the world a better place, or at least not make it a worse place? That is how you get yourself in alignment with the beautiful flow of the universe and all of the blessings that have always been set aside for you. All right, let's clarify. Let's see what we've got. So we're clarifying the recent past, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. And the first card that we've got on coming out there is the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel that your self-talk has become a lot kinder towards yourself. There has been helpful people coming in your life. And especially for those of you that are feeling kind of kicked to the curb and, now there was nobody there to support you, you may want to take a moment, you may want to take a breather and reflect back a little bit over the last 6, 8 months, even 12 months, and see how at the right time you sort of met the right person or the right thing came about. All right? That was you being on par with your life path. Because for every situation in life, there's always a solution. But the solutions only, or they better come about in our life when we are balanced. And I feel the relationship with yourself is beautifully grown. Your psychic ability might have even expanded, Some of you may have really gotten into things like herbs and the earth and crystals and those type of things, really paying off really, really well. I see that you really started to focus very positively forward, doing your own thing. Some of you had to start really from scratch, but you know what? You've done it and you're still here, all right? And if you are in a position in this world where you are able to have a device that can connect to the internet, where you are still able to see this reading, no matter how it goes, you're in a much more fortunate position than many other people in this world. All right? So you are doing well. You are doing perfectly well. Oh, the cards are just flying. So in your current space, we are clarifying. You know what? I haven't said it yet, so I'm going to keep on looking at the recent past here. The 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Some of you felt lost. And in that feeling lost, you started to do some healing within the emotions. You started to do some forgiveness. I feel that a lot of you started to do some inner reflection. And it's really starting to pay off really, really well. And sometimes you need to get into the tight spot. A lot of times when you speak to people and you speak about when did you have your spiritual awakening, you'll be like, life went really, really tough. I lost a lot. I lost a person close to me. I had this really bad illness. Because we get to a point where you're sort of like in this corner and you realize that I cannot do things the way that I've done them before, and I have to do it a better way. And it's that deeper, that higher knowledge within yourself. When you speak about your higher self is basically a wiser version of yourself. It started to kick in beautifully, beautifully. And it set you on a very positive path. So let's clarify your current space. So we're clarifying the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Okay. So in reverse, there's another card, two cards. But in reverse, we've got the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Star in reverse. Now remember, we also had that Star in the upright position going forward. Okay, so some of you are sort of blocking your own energy. Some of you are cut off to love, you're cut off to spirit, you're cut off from source, because you might still be a bit set on, either getting back at other people, being angry because of what they've done to you. But this is a time to open your heart. Open your heart. Focus on what is working. Okay, focus on heart healing. If you're going to send out energy out into the universe, let it be positive energy, because remember, the universe is constantly listening. And what we send out is what comes back to us. So when we have thoughts of animosity and those type of things towards other people, we really just create that sort of experiences for ourselves going forward. And some of you have gone through very, very difficult periods. Why do you want to create some difficult things for yourself going forward still? You know what I'm saying? So be careful of that inner conflict. It might be time to maybe take a bit of a pause and to just focus on some inner healing, some shadow work healing, some inner child healing. Some of you have been very hurt. You might be carrying scars from childhood still, but it's time to heal that now. Okay? Be careful that your story of the past doesn't become the story that's holding you back. People often say, but you don't know how I suffered. If you have to know how I suffered, if you know how difficult life was for me, if you know how difficult my childhood was, don't let your sorry story of the past become sort of like your supposed, quote unquote, sort of strength. Because there is no strength, it's false strength, and that holds you back in life. Okay? So energy going forward, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star. Man, are there good things in the stars for you. And how incredible is this? Yeah! How incredible is this? Look at that. You got the Eight of Cups twice here. This is like a double confirmation for you over here, beautiful Capricorns, that you are heading in very positive directions here. Cards that you have are the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Death card, or as they say here so beautifully, the Death and Rebirth card, which is a Scorpio energy. It's a regeneration energy. It's about a taboo energy. It's about the things in life that you can no longer accept for yourself. So some of you have been okay with not all that much, with like drips and drabs, but there's a beautiful healing that's taking place within yourself, for yourself, the stability within yourself. Some of you are feeling a little bit bored within your life, but you know what? You are growing in strength, you are growing in beauty, and all the things that are holding you back, if you can focus on the healing of that, that becomes your next step of strength. So the thing that sort of like punched you down before, when you get that lesson, that becomes your next step and your next step and your next step. And I don't mean that you have to go and look for all things that are bad in your life and try to, that's not what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is that life can be very tough sometimes. But if you can pause for a moment and see, what is maybe just the one tweak, what is the one change that I can make in my life right now, towards a more positive experience of life, whatever it is. Say maybe you're trying to struggle and you stop smoking and you really can't stop smoking. Well, maybe instead of smoking 12 cigarettes a day, you smoke 11. Like those small little things that you do for yourself. Let's see what the universe has got for you. Look at that, even at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords, breakthroughs in thoughts, breakthroughs in ideas, doors and gateways opening for you. And if it resonates with you, my beautiful Capricorns, place your hand in your heart and take a nice deep breath and claim it for yourself. I'd also really appreciate it if it resonates with you that you give the video a thumbs up and that you also subscribe to the channel. 4 cards came out for you for a message from the universe. 4 for me is always about stability. The Fool, new beginnings, 8 of Pentacles. So for those of you especially that would like to do your own thing, that like to maybe express yourself through what it is where work really just becomes a pleasure, that is definitely in the cards for you. Okay? And then you've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and this is really, really powerful. Thoughts coming to fruition quickly, so you want to be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, so that's what I got for you, my beautiful Capricorns. I hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, all the details for that is down below in the description. There's also a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. If any of you are interested in an online regression hypnosis session, or what some people sometimes call past life regression, those details are down below in the description. Do check it out. Thank you for your time. I'll be seeing you next time.